This is the story of a woman so legendary. Her name echoes through millennia. The last queen of ancient Egypt, a political powerhouse, a military strategist, and according to some, a woman of unparalleled beauty who could charm any man alive. Others? Well, they'd say she was entirely unremarkable, maybe even a bit plain. So, which is it? Was she the ultimate seductress, or just a brilliant mind trapped in Hollywood's glamorous spotlight? Welcome back to the channel, History Explorers. If you're ready to uncover the real woman behind the legends, the myths, and the absolutely epic movie posters, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a hefty like before we plunge into the tumultuous world of Cleopatra VII Philopator. Let's go. Let's get straight to it. Cleopatra VII Philopator wasn't just a queen. She was the last pharaoh of Egypt, a direct descendant of Ptolemy I Soter, one of Alexander the Great's generals. This means she was Macedonian Greek, not ethnically Egyptian, despite ruling over it. Imagine being the sole surviving monarch of a 300-year-old dynasty, surrounded by squabbling siblings and the looming shadow of the Roman Republic. Talk about a tough job description. Born in 69 BCE, Cleopatra was fluent in at least 9 languages, including Egyptian, a rarity for her family, which gave her a massive advantage over her predecessors. She was a scholar, a politician, an economist, and a military leader. Her brain was probably her sharpest weapon, capable of outmaneuvering rivals and charming the pants off powerful Roman generals. Literally, she came to power in 51 BC alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, but quickly found herself embroiled in a brutal civil war. Enter stage left, Julius Caesar. All right, let's tackle the elephant in the ancient Roman boudoir. Was Cleopatra a drop-dead gorgeous supermodel? Hollywood, bless its dramatic heart, has painted her as the ultimate bombshell, with actresses like Elizabeth Taylor cementing that image. But the truth, as always, is far more interesting and probably less Instagram-friendly. Ancient sources rarely gush about her physical beauty. Plutarch, a Greek historian, described her charm as lying in the persuasiveness of her discourse and in her character, which was diffused in her every word and action and gave a stimulus to every pleasure. Basically, she had incredible charisma, a magnetic personality, and a sharp wit. She was brilliant at conversation, a masterful negotiator, and likely had a captivating presence. So, less supermodel, more super strategist with an irresistible intellect. As for who created the beauty myth, some scholars suggest the image of the seductive temptress was actually propagated by Roman propaganda to discredit Antony, her lover, and portray him as weak-willed and manipulated. Fast forward 2 millennia, and Hollywood took that Roman smear campaign and ran with it, because brilliant political mastermind just doesn't sell as many movie tickets as seductive siren. So, no, she probably wasn't a universal beauty queen, but she had a mind that could conquer empires, and that, my friends, is far more attractive. Now for another classic Cleopatra tale, the ASP in the basket, the dramatic suicide by venomous snake bite. It's the stuff of legends and countless plays, but was it truly an ASP, an Egyptian cobra? Historians debate this. Some suggest it was a larger, more powerful snake, or even a poison pin. The Roman historian Dio Cassius simply says she died by snakebite, without specifying the type. The imagery of the small, exotic SP became popular later, probably for its poetic tragedy. Her death, following Antony's suicide after the defeat by Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus, marked the end of an era. The legends of her dramatic end were likely embellished by her Roman conquerors, either to sensationalize her defeat or perhaps to provide more honorable, if dramatic, exit for such a formidable foe rather than a less glamorous fate. And what about her alleged extravagance? There are tales of her dissolving a priceless pearl in vinegar just to win a wager with Antony. While she certainly lived in luxury befitting a pharaoh, these stories of extreme excess could also be Roman propaganda, designed to portray her as frivolous and wasteful, further justifying Roman conquest. Because nothing makes an invasion look better than saying you're saving people from excessive pearl consumption. Cleopatra's defining feature wasn't her looks. It was her strategic genius and her relentless fight for Egypt's independence. She formed alliances with the two most powerful men in Rome, first Julius Caesar and then Mark Antony. This wasn't about love at first sight in a Hollywood sense. It was about survival. She needed Rome's power to protect her kingdom, and they needed Egypt's immense wealth, especially its grain supply, to feed their empire and armies. Her famous affair with Caesar resulted in a son, Caesar, whom she hoped would one day unite Rome and Egypt under one family. After Caesar's assassination, she threw her lot in with Antony, believing he was a stronger horse in the Roman power struggle. She was a brilliant gambler, playing the ultimate game of high-stakes diplomacy. She even commanded naval fleets in battle. How many queens can say that? Cleopatra was a survivor, a political genius, and a formidable opponent. Her legacy isn't just about tragic romance. It's about a fiercely intelligent woman who fought tooth and nail to preserve her ancient kingdom against the relentless tide of Roman expansion. She lost a battle, but her legend, far richer than any simple beauty pageant, continues to fascinate us to this day. So, the next time you see a glamorous depiction of Cleopatra, remember, the real queen was less about the legendary beauty and more about legendary brain, strategy, and a will as unbending as the Nile. She navigated a man's world with unparalleled skill, proving that true power comes from intellect, not just allure. If you've been captivated by my true story, fellow seekers of knowledge, then the ancient gods demand you honor this channel. Help me reach my first 1,000 followers. It's a conquest sometimes harder than ruling an empire, but together we shall prevail. Hit that subscribe button as swiftly as a desert hawk and leave a comment below. Which other legendary historical figure would you like us to uncover next? Your insights are more valuable than gold. Until our next grand discovery, may your wisdom grow and long live the viewer.